people do don't bother me. You don't know righteousness. Alright. Ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use my knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, if there is equal rights and justice, I'm fighting for it. I will not surrender, neither will I quit. Even if them toss me down in the bottomless pit, I'm gonna find me a way to climb out of it. Cause I ain't gonna sit and let you treat me like use me, abuse me, flush me in a toilet. That's why I write a song about it. Cause I just will not stand for it. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Because the more you live, the more you learn. The harder you work is the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you keep. If you are strong, please help the weak. Unity we need to make the thing right. So we cannot get up every day, argue and fight. That will only prove to them that we can unite. And I'm not gonna give up the fight. That's why ready for revolute. Wicked is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, now go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked man get executed. Won't use no the gun, me now go shoot. Righteousness, me say they gonna fade away. They gonna fade away. They gonna fade away. But live to see another day. Gotta fade away. Wicked man gotta fade away. You're not gonna live to see another day. Never see another day. What the man say? Well, the rich is getting richer every day, while the poor man suffer every day and slave. Now start work until him get in a grave. Like a caveman with a cup in a cave. In a Babylon you're gonna be bold and brave, or forever you're gonna be a wicked man slave.
Janik say life is the greatest gift to man, and I want them to understand. Yeah, Janik, once you have life, the Most High will keep you strong and guide you away from wrongs. Once you have life, Jaja will take your hands and lead you to the promised land. So once you have life, the Most High will keep you strong and guide you away from wrongs. Once you have life, Jaja will take your hands and lead you to the promised land. Hey, never say you can't, don't you give up, for the Most High is there for you. Hey, and whatever goals you seek in life, you should try achieve it. Hey, and put your mind to whatever you want, and you will have it. Hey, because evil only prey on the weak. Janik, be strong. Hey, and hold up her meditation in this your aeration. Help build up your generation. Please stay strong, cause life is so long. Hey, Janik, in this your Gideon. Hey, don't you be the silly one. Hey, Janik, never yet follow, it's best to lead, but don't mislead. Now once you have life, the Most High will keep you strong and guide you away from wrongs. Once you have life, Jaja will take your hands and lead you to the promised land. So once you have life, the Most High will keep you strong and guide you away from wrongs. Once you have life, Jaja will take your hands and lead you to the promised land. Hey, you be blessed, don't be stressed. Don't follow nobody, you don't be a pest. Because good is the key in what you do. So do good to others as they do to you, and let life go. Cause only Jaja know where we will be in this life. in this lifetime. Seek and you shall find. Cause love is the answer to all the questions we ask. The truth is in our mind. To seek is to find the goodness you can achieve. Hey, so once you have light, the Most High will keep you strong and guide you away from wrongs. Once you have light, Jah will take your hands and lead you to the promised lands. And if you have light, so the Most High will keep you strong and guide you away from wrongs. Once you have light, Jah will take your hands and lead you to the promised lands. Hey.
Positive vibration, rocking the nation. True man. Whoa now, whoa, whoa. Wicked got to go. Wicked man got to go. We need them no more. That's why we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness never keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from two straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from the wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways I man not convert. Oh no. Wicked men, change your wicked ways. And if you don't do that, then Jah is surely gonna shorten your days. You always like to take, but you never like to give. And all the works that you do on earth is so damn negative. For all the evil that you done, your days are gonna come. So I want you just to be prepared to face your fire burn. You're not gonna get away. That's what the Holy Bible says. You're not gonna get away. So be prepared for your judgment day. That's why I'm gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness never keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from toe straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from their wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways Rasta now convert. I said I read fire. It a go burn them higher. And they go turn it up hotter. And we go put on the pressure. You cannot get away. No, you can't get away. You can never get away. No way. You go around the earth and you rob and you rape and kill. And that's the reason why we think you are mentally ill. You do not like to share the earth with each and everyone. You put up your fence and a dark out say you own up Jah land. You better change right now, or your judgment is near. Or you will prepare to face it fair and square. You're not gonna get away. For your evil work you must pay. You're not gonna get away. Be prepared for your judgment day. We're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Wicked is them people come, we want it to stop. Yo, we're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Burn them from toe straight up to earth top. Because you don't deserve to be on Jah earth. Because you do not put righteousness first. From your wicked ways you refuse to divert. And to your wicked ways Rasta now convert. No. Wicked man, face your judgment day. Judgment gonna come on you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? True man, tell them positive vibration, I will levitation. Yeah.
One more. We got the beat to make you rock.
TRU-MON International, Field Marshal, no partial. You don't know we are 5-star general. You don't know Motivation Academy. Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to the main event. The beat maker from Jamaica. Stevie Culture. Well, I got what it takes to rock the place. When Stevie Culture in the place, you turn up the place. People rocking all night with smile on their face, on face, on face. You know what? Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. And you know when the beat start bouncing, and then people start jumping, you hear the beat and you got to do something. Well, even the baby in the crib start bouncing. We're rocking the stadium, the bar and the club scene. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound, making you know I am the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear it down. You wanna know why? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Hey, the lyrics of the songs I sing, I don't have to edit. If I got to do that, forget it. TRU-MON make this beat so he'll get all his credit. Go tell your own world that Steve Culture said it. Making music is so easy. I'm play my tracks for my friends and they all say, wow, you used to be sharp, but you're much sharper now. You wanna know how? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when it's all, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take you to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when it's all, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. TRU-MON, the people of the vibes and the beat and the energy. Everywhere we play, people always admire we. Buying up our CDs, coming to our party. Tell me how much you love our style and our energy. Everywhere in the world that Stevie Culture go, people want me to stay, they don't want me to go. Them screaming, shouting out for more, backing up the dance floor. Always need an encore, because I came to make you rock. I got the bomb style to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Yo, when the beat start bouncing, people start jumping. Hear the beat and you got to do something. Even the baby in the crib start bouncing. Rocking the stadium, the bar and the club scene. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound. Make them know that we're the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear things down. Who tell them say, yo, 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 listen, we tougher than steel, tougher than rock. Concrete tough, but we tougher than that. Tough to the core, tough to the mat. Not backing down, cause we don't take chat. Move out of the way when the train is on the track. Cause anytime we start, now we never gonna stop. We rock them from to a set up to head top. Rasta said that you know. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the bombs and we make it pop. When we start, we not stop. We're gonna take you to the top. We got the beat to make you. We got the beat to make you rock. Got the beat to make you. We've got the groove. We make them dance out of them shoes. Wicked people get confused. That's the man that cannot abuse. Them system will refuse. Try test the rest of man, you know you are gonna lose. Babylon out the road, them get confused. When them see people dancing out of them shoes. Yeah, you hear the news?
One more.
Love we are promoting a set. We got a heart full of love. That's what we got to give. Oh yeah, sing. I got a heart full of love, and that's what
That's my bro Stevie Culture from Humboldt, California. Stevie is a guy I've been looking his stuff for a long time. I mean, he's been into reggae music for a while. He's my same age as me, 44. So in Babylonian calendar years, for sure. Do I feel like that? No, at all. But yeah, that's it, Stevie. Great man, great man. He's just a dub plate master. It's one after the other. When he has extra time, he's in studio and he keeps sending me stuff, and I keep sending him rhythm, and we have a great collaboration together. Like it's just on the, and again, it's not because we have something to sell. We're selling love. That's what we're selling, and it's free. So we have a heart full of love. Listen to this one. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative.
Love we are promoting a set. We got a heart full of love. That's what we got to give. Oh yeah, sing. I got a heart full of love, and that's what I have to give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. If we have a heart full of love, then that's what we all should give. We all should just erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey, first we have to start loving each other. Treat everyone that we meet like a brother. Stop fussing and fighting against each other. Stop using your gun and shooting you one another. We got to learn to be more kind. Erase the envy, hate, and bad mind. And stop acting as if you're blind. So if you have a heart full of love, that's what you all should give. We gotta just erase all the hate and stop being negative. If we have a heart full of love, then that's what we all should give. We got to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey, wickedness now go put you nowhere. We have to learn to stop being unfair. Start love and start care. Find yourself with a lot. It's time to start share. You gotta show love to your brother. You gotta have a little heart for your sister. It's time for humans to start loving each other. So if I have a heart full of love, then that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna start to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. If I've got a heart full of love, that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey, I'm more love what we want in the world. Spread it to every man, woman, boys and girls. That run down diamond and stop worship girl. Because all those things are just things of the world. Hey, you need one another to survive. Without each other, then we not go stay alive. You got to end the violence and end all the strife. Stop hurting each other with the guns and other knives. So if you have a heart full of love, then that's what you ought to give. You got to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. My heart is full of love, and that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. One love.
So Stevie Culture, great man. Very easy to work with. Also, like I said, it's a very, very easy process to work with him. He's not only after money. That's not his thing. He's after love and spreading love, and you can feel it in his voice. You can feel it in his when you talk to him. I talked to him a few times. Just a great guy spreading love, and that's what we all should give. That's what he says. If you have a heart full of love, that's what we all should give. But unfortunately, we have a lot of division. We attack our hearts a lot, first of all, with division, with nonsense, with all kinds of stuff. We have a mission, for sure. The mission is sacred. That's what I mark. We have to win. This is a mission. The mission is sacred. Everything is sacred. Life is sacred. Life is divine. So what is life for? Sit in front of the TV and be lobotomized? Like, this is a mission. This is a mission we have together. It's, we can't wait on on anybody but us. It's up to us, people. It's up to us, people. Take responsibility, each and every one, for our life. Stop attaching so much nonsense, vibration to their matrix nonsense. So when just gaining back the vibration altogether, and what is love? It's a good energy. Like let go of your good energy, your good inspiration that you have, your divine inspiration. We can all be divinely inspired. Why do you think I'm here? It's because I feel divinely inspired to do something with my life other than watching TV. So I take steps, one after the other, one day after the other, one talk after the other, and I challenge myself to go beyond and beyond me. And this is beyond me. And if I listen to the little voice in my head, I'll never show up here. I'll never show up here if I listen to the voice in my head. But if I listen to my heart and know that this art is an art of gold, like all of you, I then suddenly, whoa, life becomes very vibrant and very different. And I feel not only feel it, we are ordained to be great. We are ordained to be great. We are, come on, there's something here about us that is very, very very divine, but it's very confusing also because not too many people see their own divinity. We seek a lot on the outside. It's to travel the inside. Like, it's good to travel outside in the world. You can go anywhere you want, but the most rewarding journey will be on the inside. Will be to live your truth. First of all, the truth is something, like I said, that you embody. Like we're discussing lies and deception on YouTube. That's what we're doing, and it depends where the lies are located, but it's all over. Like Arthur posted today, the biggest liars are the one closest to the truth. That's what it is, and that's what it will always be. But yeah, Bliss. Bonjour, Bliss. Thanks, bro. Upliftment from StevieCulture.com. Yeah, big up Stevie for sure. Who create the song? The song that I was the beat to make you rock is a rhythm from AJ Ram's record. It's something I saw on YouTube one day. I was checking through rhythms and stuff, and I'm like, I ended up on that video on YouTube. It's the Lion Eyes rhythm, and I'm starting this. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And then the other day, I'm sitting down and I'm checking through Stevie's channel and check the song he has and stuff, just to. Sometimes it's easier to make a dub plate if you already have the song written and everything and already out, like the beat to make you rock. You can go on his channel and you'll see his own version. But he took the rhythm I gave him, and I said, maybe you can put the beat on this rhythm. I said, try it, bro. I said, I'm sure it's going to be awesome as a dub plate. So the next day, he shows up in my email and said, here's another song. He's very short in his email. He's not too. He doesn't make big stories with that. Like he's a dub plate master, the guy. Obviously, you listen to him and you can realize the experience that he has. There's the experience. Come on, even me that ask me to build a song like that, or just to go in studio and do what he does. You need some kind of a, for sure. He's used to it. He's been doing that all his life. Like I said, he's my age, so he's been into music for a long time. He's from Jamaica. He's always been around the musician and stuff. So he's also a drummer. Like he does a lot of stuff. He can do anything in the studio. Yeah, I think it's all him mastering the song and everything in his studio. Songbird production. That's his stuff. But yeah, no, he's just he gave me a lot of Stevie gave me a lot of strength, a lot of that's what we do with each other. That's why we need each other for survival. We're gonna give each other strength. Like I give him also probably something. He gets something from me. I get something from him. We learn from each other, and you do epic shit with epic people. You don't do epic shit with people watching TV. So that's not my goal to go back in the dormant state and hang around with flakes. I've been a flake enough in my life. Now I want to do great stuff. And all this is, I have nothing to sell. I just want to inspire. All this, the music and all this, it's all free download. You can download all the dub plates I have free on some on SoundCloud, all of them on AudioMax. So, it's just to inspire. And I think this what this world needs. I say it all the time, be the change you want to see in the world. Well, that's the change I want to see. A better vibration, more love, more and music is a good vibration if it's conscious, and it's especially if it's tuned to 432 hertz, which I've been transforming converting a few songs to 432, natural tuning and all this. So I don't know. It's just to me, music is my thing. It's always been since I'm very young. I love music, so that's the tool I want to use to spread the news. Ha! Boom! Live and direct, for sure. And reggae music is my music of choice. Habla! No French. Ha ha ha. Ah, ben je peux parler en français si ça vous tente. Moi, ça me dérange pas. Mais je pense que, je sais pas, je fais ça en anglais juste pour. En anglais, je peux toucher peut-être plus de gens. It's easier to reach people with English. That's why j'ai always that's why I always did that in English here. And it's I don't know, it's to practice also. I'm here to practice something like I told you this morning. The ones who are with me on Motivation Academy in the morning. I'm not here to sell you anything or to be famous or to no. I want to practice something. I have a dream. I have a goal. And I'm practicing on it. That's all. I chose YouTube to come and go through my fears. And every time I come here, I become stronger. It's a strength. You know, I gotta be strong to do what I want to do, and I know it. So it's gotta come with going through my fears. And public speaking can be a fearful thing. I don't know why, but we're all afraid of public speaking, or we have a very to lift our voice. It's not easy in the world we live, full of confusion and deception and lies. To lift your voice for the truth, you could shake at one point. Your voice can be shaking at one point, you know. But it's even if it's gonna shake for a little bit, then after you become comfortable and then stop shaking. And you stop being in fear and stuff, and you just do what you have to do. What you feel like doing, like do what don't do what other people tell you, do what you have to do. And that's very important, for sure. But yeah, it's a constant struggle, for sure. It's a mission. It's a life is not no one told me that coming here that it was going to be easy, but anything can happen also in one day. We have to consider that. So I said the other day, anything can happen in one day. We can win this thing, we can lose, but are we here to lose? That's the thing. I don't think we're here to lose. I know. Okay, you can maybe say that the game is already played, and but if we go over the matrix and we go over the overlay, and then we start playing like all together in this, not with the ego and self-obsession and all the nonsense within an overlay world or matrix world. If we go over that, if we rise above this matrix and nonsense, we can certainly make a huge difference, each and every one of us. And the start first of all in your plate, what you eat. It's a big part of what's going on here. It's the starting to change our habit, but do we really want it to change? Like, are we just talking about it, or is this just a dream, or we really want it to change for a better vibration? Because I think this is what this world needs: more vibe, more high vibe, and less like evil stuff. Like there's sometimes also the mission is to not also fall into the bottomless pit, like Stevie calls it, and then stay there. Like we all, been through that rabbit hole and stuff, but it's not to stay there and keep feeding it. Like at one point, it's to move out of there, go, and when you get out, also the rabbit hole, it's like you go beyond that overlay matrix stuff, and that's very important for us to realize all this. And if no one of us but that's what I see. That's not what I think is the ultimate solution, but that's what I see is kind of necessary to first being more kind with each other, and start talking to each other, networking. Networking with each other. We have the internet. It's to network. It's not to be more divided, but very often will cause more division. The truth can be very divisive, and it's okay. I practice my English. And that's it. Just a practice. You know me, Martin. I don't come here to. I want to practice. I have a goal. My goal hasn't changed. I'm not gonna change it either. I want to do what I said I was gonna do, and I know it's gonna be a long run. So just that makes me feel very alive, and also it helps me kills my chronic pain that I have. So to me, I ain't gonna stop this. I ain't gonna stop this because I think I'm gonna be more in pain if I stop this. And yeah, and I prefer transform the pain, that chronic pain into a reward than something that can take me out of life. So I stay very focused, because it would be easy for me to end up being an alcoholic with the pain I have. Many people drink their pain away, so I would be very easy. I'm in pain all day long, but at least I keep tools around me that keep me focused and just make me at least taste life, feel life. That's all I want now. Since also I seen 2 days ago, yesterday, I think Les Brown was hospitalized with his cancer return to his almost his whole spine. Sometimes you see stuff and you realize that, hey, life can be long, but I don't think it's that long. I think it's very short. It's because everything seems to go every moment seems to go very fast. And told you, it's like a roll of toilet paper. It gets well, the closer you get to the end, the faster it unrolls. So you start feeling it, and especially if if your mind is into pain and stuff constantly, you certainly feel life a little bit more too. Sometimes maybe we're too much in comfort. I think that's what it is with us. It's comfort zone and distraction. Where we associate both together at one point in our life, and we become very, very comfortable with the comfort zone and the distraction. So we stay comfortably numb into distraction. So it's very, very hard, unless you want it, to get out of this distraction state, because that we love fantasy. Come on, I've been taught to love fantasy, the cartoons when I was young, and all kinds of stuff like Goldorak and Le Petit Castor and all those fantasy. It's all fantasy, and all the stuff we pretty much experience. If you're not conscious here, it's fantasy. If you're not aware, if you don't expand your awareness, all you're going to experience probably a world of fantasy, and you're going to love it. You gotta love it, and that's your, like we said to Arthur, it's your vow of death. If you love the fantasy and you're married to the fantasy, it's your vow of death. We don't have to die early and go to our grave when we get older. It's life is very, but that's what I think I've missed personally, and that's my experience. That sense of divinity early in my life, and I would have probably had a much greater sense of who I was if I would have been in touch with more greatness, or more potential, seeing my potential, because I think that's also that we don't see our potential too much. We don't think we have potential to make especially a difference in our own life. So if we don't even think we can make a difference in our own life, it's very hard to make a difference in the world. So the first step is make a difference in your own life, a huge difference. And then that's what I've did. And I've been working on this stuff for a long time. And then at one point I was like, okay, I'm strong enough now to go live and direct and jump in. And that's what I did. And that's what I keep doing. And the strength is expanding each and every day. And that's what I want. That's what I need to survive here, for sure. It's a wicked world full of wicked people. So if you're not strong, your soul's going to be devoured by any charlatan out there, any people that sell fantasy or lies or shit like that. You're going to be consumed by it your whole life. And I'm sorry, but I have enough of the fantasy life. And I'm seeking more reality than fantasy, that's for sure. But even that, and will I ever have a real feeling of reality in the world, in the matrix? But again, the matrix, it's in the mind of people, because the tree are the tree, and the river is the river, and everything is divine around me. So it's just the matrix is in our mind, for sure. And I see it when I interact with people, but when I interact with the river and the trees, and I don't see too many matrixes there, too much matrix. I see something a very divine plane of existence. But I don't know. We have lost a bit the touch of that divinity, and that's what I want to talk a lot with the PT next reasoning we're gonna have together Wednesday. That was great reasoning we had together. Prashant Trivedi, Lotus Ocean, Big up Lotus Ocean for sure. That was a great reasoning, and we're gonna have many more because I get lots of stuff that I want to hear him about. You know that I want to hear his experience with life. I don't want him to start instructing me on anything. Like I just want to hear his experience. I don't want definitions and stuff. I want his experience. I want and that's what I think is going to make us grow together is by sharing each and every one our experience with life. I mean, this is divine. His life is divine, is magic. Yours is magic. Mine is magic. Big time. Yours is all of us. So, once we get to realize that each and every moment we can get in touch with more of our potential, more of our magnificence, we can shrink with this. Can start postponing the greatness. So each and every day you walk towards something you love, you with passion, and something divine will come out of this for sure. It's life wants you to win. I've said that before. I've said that a few times. For sure. Humanity spends too much time believing they are immortal. Yeah, exactly. We think that. Yeah, that's it. But again, that's always to take us out of the moment. All I have is the now. All I have is the now. And all I have is life. All I have is life and now. So, I can be gone tomorrow. Anything can happen. You can have a super bad news that you have some kind of disease or whatever. You don't know what life can bring to you or what kind of tragedy. Me, it's something came and hit me for me to wake up. I give thanks for it. Yes, I'm in chronic pain every day, but at least it woke me up. It came to shake me. And sometimes that's what this life will do. It will come and shake you to freaking wake you up. Because we're all sleeping dormant big time. Big time. We're very, very unconscious. And until you activate that mind, and that's what happened to me, I realized I was literally sleeping like into distraction so much that I never thought of working on something, on creating something. Creation, we think creation is for artists only. That's what I had in mind, like creating what it's people that can invent. But no, you can create something, can create a magnificent life out of your life, create your own thing. Like that's what I had an idea one day, Motivation Academy. I said, yeah, I'm very motivated for life. I'm sure I can transfer that energy to people. And so I said, okay, I'll start working on myself. And that's what I've done. I never stop. And that's what I keep doing. And at one point, I kind of hit my head on some reflection with some people, hit my head on the truth or something, or probably started to really embody what I think is the truth within me. So I don't know. It's just constantly a greater, I think, greater vision of ourselves. We need a greater vision of ourselves to first of all realize that sacred mission. Because if you if you feel insignificant, you're not gonna realize the importance of that sacred mission that we have to stop being so evil and bring back that good vibration on earth. Like I'm sure there's been at one point, maybe we always been in confusion into lies and deception, but I don't think it's the case. I think there was a time on earth where it was a lot more there was a lot more harmony between people than less division. And because today also, there's all kinds of stuff to divide us even more than what there was just back 500 years, 600, I don't know, just 40 years ago, just 50 years ago. It's because we're now so distracted by nonsense that's what we're inflating without knowing. We blow that matrix bubble of the world, of this nonsense distraction world, because that's what we create more and more because we love it. And we don't, until we create, like I say, that personal revolution, because only you can emancipate yourself from me. I can maybe make you open your eyes on certain stuff, but even that, I don't pretend to want to do that. I just come here because I have I feel like I have to do it, first of all. Feel like I have to do it for sure. And if I wouldn't feel to do it, and I like it. It makes me feel alive, and it kills the pain for at least 1 hour and something, and it's good. Like I don't focus so much on the pain when I talk to you here. It's there, but I mean, it's yeah. I see the knee is almost double the size of the other one, but it's okay. Like I make fun of it now. I learn to live with it. I'm very limited physically, but I learned to live with it, and to I've took my life to another level. I had no choice, because if not, I would friggin' go crazy. So I have no choice. I have to go through this. I have to do this, because also I have something that drives me each and every day to do it. I don't need a super amount, massive motivation to do this. I just kind of look at my knee and look at the and feel it, and I just say that. I know I have to do something, because I don't take pills, no painkiller, nothing. So I have to kill the pain some way, somehow. So I chose a way that it was to maybe exteriorize what I had inside, all that love, and bring it into the world, and try to inspire others to maybe take their life also to a greater level of inspiration, just being more inspired. And when you're inspired, you don't feel tired. Most of us feel very tired and sick, and anxious, and depressed and stuff. So it's all this goes away, once you start putting more vibration into it, and more more positivity in your life, because that's all it is. Yeah, yeah. Spend too much time believing they are immortal, for sure. Yeah, that's what's happening with the world. And also we wait for a savior. We wait for a savior, for someone to fix the shit that's happening. But I think we are the fan, and the shit is starting to hit the fan. And if we get all onto the being part of that fan, we're gonna dissipate that. It's not gonna be too long. But anything that we reinforce will we fail to reinforce will dissipate. So if we don't reinforce their madness, it will dissipate one day. Then that's all it is. It's us that keeping this whole thing alive. The overlay, the most of the stuff is done by us. So it's up to us to it's you. It's you versus you. It's me versus me. It's not me against the world. I'm not against anybody. I will never fight anyone that fight me. Fight me if you want. I don't give a shit. I have nothing to prove to anyone but the divine, and that kind of put me on that mission by force with the tragedy. So that's who I have. I'm not working for you. I'm working for the divine, because we're way too confused. I can inspire you maybe, but I'm not working for you. I said it. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not here to win your heart, to win your confidence. No, I have to win my own, first of all. And like step into the mission I've been given, and not let go. So just that is a constant focus, constant. Yeah, and I'm not. I respect everyone. But I'm born alone, and I'll die alone. And all this happened in one day. So in one day I was born, and one day I will die, and one day I realized I could create Motivation Academy. In one day I found my wife. In one day I had a puppy. In one day I had a child. In another day I had another child. In another day I had another child. Everything happens in one day. So you can be gone in one day. So we don't have no time to waste anymore. It's not because you should freak out with time and be have a watch on your wrist and everything, but there is something to do here, and it's up to each and every one of us. Me, I'm just a little string in the vibration, and at least I feel like I'm being like I vibrate, because I feel those vibrations. So just that is very yeah. No, don't think anyone is coming down from the clouds to solve it all. Forget about that. It's up to us, the people. That's what we've been given, the mission to not to fix the earth. The earth will fix itself. The earth will take care of itself, but we have to take care of the first of all ourselves, and then the people, each other. That's how we create chaos, because we're very divided. And they also They. Who's they? You know, when we refer to they, who's they? You know, it's most of it is done by us. So the moment we start realizing that it's us, there's no more they. You know what I mean? That's the thing. We always look outside of ourselves and we say they run the world. They build that illusion. They okay. But the moment we wake up, there's no more they. So you know, it's just a matter of you know, if we don't go back vote, if we don't watch TV, if we don't participate into the overlay, it's gonna dissolve. But me, I can only do my part. Can only do my the change that I want to see in body, the change that I want to see in the world, and go and lift my voice. And we are in time, like we have internet. Didn't have that when I was young. Didn't have internet to spread the news. Today, that we can go on the internet, spread the news, and you know, just bring a better vibration and just share your journey, your inspiration. Your I don't know. There's something we have to learn from each other. That's for sure. People have taught me a lot of stuff. A lot of people have taught me a lot of stuff, especially since I have discarded all the nonsense there. Wow, for sure. Let's take a little break and see what kind of music we have here. You know me, take sometimes little breaks, but we have good reggae music. Ha!
Well, they should know that Janik is a motivation for the youths of tomorrow. We want to see the youths live happy. No man should live in sorrow. So listen to the words of Dan Tipper and the motivation of Janik. The TRU-MON Show, Motivation Academy. Janik, teach the youths, yeah, man. Run the rhythm and make we tell them. Every youth get them life to live and live it the righteous way. Most people lead them astray, but we shall not fight. We gonna teach them the righteous way. Janik tell them, Tipper tell them, this is the way to do it. You be wise, live your life, shine a beacon of light on this world. You be wise, live your life, Janik will teach you the righteous way. Youths be wise and live your life, be the beacon of a bright, bright light. You be wise and live your life, Janik will teach you the righteous way. Go to school, learn the golden rule. Listen what your mama have to say, listen what your papa have to say. Cause this world will lead you down to destruction, and I don't wanna see you go that way. So you be wise, live your life the righteous way. You be wise and live your life. Listen what Janik have to say. Live your life, you be wise, live your life the righteous way. Live your life, you be wise. Listen what the Most High have to say. If you was put on this earth as a good soul, don't let the devil take control. The youths of tomorrow, don't let them live in sorrow. No, no. I wanna see my people live and live the righteous way. Listen what I man have to say. Youth man, listen. You be wise, live your life the righteous way. You be wise and live your life. Listen what the Most High have to say. Live your life, you be wise, and he tell them the righteous way. Live your life, you be wise. Listen what the Most High. You just live your life, live it the righteous way, live it the righteous way, yeah. Don't lead to no destruction, live your life the righteous way, yeah. Well, I said Janik them finna know. From the mere device, them know see a Dan Tipper. And we are tell youths to stay strong. Live up, look up, hold your head high.
Head high.
Oh. And this is a special for the TRU-MON show. Motivation Academy. That's the far I tell them. Okay then. Don't listen to the pagans when they talk, cause they don't have no sense. Come on. Johnny, I go teach the youths them to live them life the right and righteous way. That is what I have to say. So you man be wise, open up your eyes, listen to the calling of the Most High. Jaja will lead your way to the righteous way, to the righteous way. Listen what I have to say. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. No, don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No. Keep your focus, hold your head up high. Do the things you need to do. Do the right things. Do the righteous things. Hey. Don't you lead to war. Janik will lead your way. Motivation Academy. Hey. Teach the youths them the righteous things. Let them live them life the righteous way. So you be strong and hold on to a firm meditation. Hey, don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No. But I just want to let the youth them know, that you must live your life the righteous way. Be a light to this world. You understand? Don't make negative energy draw you to the wrong things, to the bad things, to let you do wrong. Don't let your memories be the ones that we don't want to remember. The ones that get us scared when time we hear it. Let your memories be something to live on forever. Jah Rastafari. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Just listen to your heart and do the righteous thing you need to do. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Don't be their memory. Do the righteous thing. Live the righteous life. Hey, don't be a memory.
I have a good song for you.
shine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This life is like a flowing stream. Oh, it keeps on flowing. Yes, it keeps on going. I'm saying that this life is like a river stream. Oh, it keeps on flowing. Yes, it keeps on going. Yeah. See, we have to win. We can't lose. This is our mission. This is what we choose. We use the music to spread the news. We spread the love, playing by the rules. Just like the river, sometimes it's coming, sometimes it's overflowing. No matter what the circumstances may be, I'm gonna keep on moving. This life is like a river stream. Oh, it keeps on flowing. Yes, it keeps on going. Yeah, yeah. It is a gift we have received, the gift from Jah to those who do believe. For He is pure and He is clean, and He will cleanse me from all of my sins. Just like the fire, it keeps on blazing till the love is overflowing. No matter what the circumstances may be, I'm gonna keep on moving. This life is like a river stream. Oh, it keeps on rolling. Yes, it keeps on flowing. Yeah. This is a mission, this is what we choose. We use the music to spread the news. We're spreading love, playing by the rules. Just like the river, sometimes it's coming, sometimes it's overflowing. No matter what the circumstances may be, I'm gonna keep on moving. This life is like a river stream. Yeah. Oh, it keeps on flowing. Yes, it keeps on going. It's like a river stream. Oh, it keeps on flowing. Yes, it keeps on growing. I'm giving thanks for another day. Yeah. Thanks for today. I pray. Thanks for another day. Thank you for showing me the way. Thanks for today. I pray. Thanks for another day. Thank you for showing me the way. We want to know more, 'cause I know you open all the doors. Oh,
take us for your own. Yeah, yeah. You are my friend, of that I'm sure. After all that I've been through, I hold it on to you. Thanks for today. I just pray. Thanks for another day. Thank you for showing me the way. Thanks for today. I just pray. Yeah. Thanks for another day. Thank you for showing me the way. See, I'm giving thanks for this life I live. Hold on to my faith and keep it positive. I know tomorrow is no guarantee. Give thanks for today, that's the way it should be. Oh, la la la. Give thanks for another day. Yeah. See, my life will never be the same. Yeah. Don't need a special reason to call upon your name. You're my light to the darkness, my shelter from the storm. You surround me with your love, protecting me from harm. Yes, I know I'm not alone, 'cause you promised us to take us for your own. Thanks for today. I pray. Thanks for another day. Thank you for showing me the way. Thanks for today. I pray. Yeah.
Thanks for another day. Thank you for showing me the way. That's King Lorenzo. You know King Lorenzo? Sure, you've seen him on the TRU-MON show too. Yeah, lots of citizen journalists out here, some very talented researchers. It's far better than MSN just producing more fear. Yeah. Great tunes, thank you. Watch on YouTube, Amazon Go. Wonder where Jenny got those sticks in the corner, pick up sticks on the beach. It's where I got those. I got those. One day I went and made video with Gavin at one of the chilling spots that I go in the summer, and there was a whole pile of wood like that was like a huge pile. So we brought back a few. Every time we were going, we were bringing back a few sticks. He said Gavin was asking me to bring some back, and I wanted to bring them back too. So that's where they come from. It's from one of the expedition that we've done. Yeah. At the chilling spot. They're actually pretty nice. Anyway, they're all like dry, and they're very like polished. They're almost polished. You can see the light reflection in it. It's so shiny. So yeah. So I said, oh, we'll bring this back. Yeah, cool stuff. Remember an expedition. Yeah. So that's what we do. Yeah, very good song. That's yeah. I have a few of them too, also outside that I put on the fence. I put them on the fence as a treasure from our expedition. Gavin likes it, and that's it. Just keep on the vibe on flowing, and that's it. Yeah, that's King Lorenzo that was playing. Very good song. Very good song. A very like like I said, we just need. It's good that we go out there and talk about all their deception well, but we're just, like you said, recreating more fear, propagating more fear. And I don't think that's what this world needs. We just need a higher vibration, because the truth is something you embody. So if you want to bring people to a state of embodying the truth, first of all, we got to raise the vibration, because the vibrations are low, or in very like low realm of vibration, especially with the food we eat. The food we ingest, what we ingest, you are what you eat. So if you eat a live food, an alkaline food, and something at least that can help you have better energy to go through your day, that you're not gonna feel tired. Like I said, if your eating habit requires a lot of digestion time and stuff, and that's where your energy goes. So if you eat stuff that is easy digestible, you have the energy for other stuff. So it's very simple, but we don't see things as very simple. We see things. We think life is very complicated when it's very very simple, and it is what it is. And I don't know. We get caught up into a bit too much nonsense, I think, and distracted. So once we let go of this, which is probably a work of a few months maybe to start your distraction. There's a lot of stuff that sometimes that can be distracting us, just consuming our time. Also, we got to be careful where we put the. If you value your time, you're gonna do something valuable with it. You're not gonna pass it in the bed sleeping or in front of TVs or video games or stuff that is absolutely like I've watched many many movies and stuff, but yeah, maybe sometime you can find some kind of inspiration into those things also. But I don't know, I've watched too much of them. I'm kind of fed up to be lobotomized by a screen, so it's just a screen. It's a even here sometimes I find it annoying. Just it's all the I don't know, it's the kind of light emitting from those screen that gets on my nerve. It's like I don't know. It's unnatural. It's not natural. It's not. So it's something that you have to get used to. And some are so brainwashed that no problem. The TV. It's not a big deal for them to sit hours and hours in front of the TV. That's what they're used to. They're brainwashed to TV. So me, it's this. I don't know. I become like your mind is not there. It's like you're being absorbed by something or so. Yeah. So yeah. It's quiet tonight. Simpler the better. Yeah, but there's probably I don't know, something more. Some people I don't expect always to have a crowd of 100 people live. I don't do this for. I don't know what kind of energy. I don't think I would have more or less, or I think I'm pretty energetic as it is. But I don't know. It's just something you work on. You work on, and so for me, it's a non-stop thing. The rise anyway. You don't get to a point where if you have to feel contented with life. It's day by day, and if you live in the moment, it's always a climb. It's always you never reach the summit. Like you don't want to get for sure. You get a higher vision, a bigger vision of the bigger picture once you're at the top of the mountain. There's no view like at the top, but it's also very enjoyable. The process, that's what's fun. The fun is the process. That's the fun part. It's the climb, like everyone says. It's the climb. Yeah, you might get on top of your stuff one day, but also you might become comfortable getting on top. So we have to be. That's why I always keep myself in a spirit of trial, saying I try constantly, and this way I'm sure I'll never possibly end up being comfortable on top of the mountain or on top of my mountain because it's not. It's a mountain that I put in front of me. I'm not in competition with no one. It's just a goal that I've put in front of me, and I know it's going to require a lot of presence, lots of yeah, because that energy has to be nurtured. Also, if I stop one day, it might put it back for a good time. The whole it might affect the whole thing. I know it, so it's not because it's how you communicate. The change starts by the way you communicate with yourself. This is where the start change. So if I communicate with myself, not in a way that is empowering and something that I can do each and every day, what's the point? So it's each and every day because each and every day we must give thanks for life. So every day I give thanks. I give thanks because who knows? Like you never know what life can bring you, and so what are we? We just wait and wait, comfortably numb, and it's what humanity is doing pretty much. Comfortably numb or uncomfortably numb. I think it's more because the comfort zone is not very comfortable. Like there's lots of suffering, lots of stress and anxiety associated with mediocrity, and can be mediocrity of your life or of your mind or whatever. I think everything is a state of mind. Once you remove that mediocrity or that, it's like ghetto. It's a state of mind. Everything is pretty much a state of mind. So it's up to you to and just to be more positive. That's what we need. We need to be more positive. So that too is a state of mind. Positivity, much better than negativity, in my view. Anyway, a lot of advance in medicine now and orthopedics. Can we research how to fix your knee, Jenny? Yeah, you can research how to fix my knee. Now my pinch is long and keeps bugging my nose. The air keeps getting under my nose. That's why I keep grabbing my nose like that. It's bugging me. I think I have to cut it a bit. But yeah, my knee, it's first of all, it's a cyst at the back of the knee, like 4 centimeter, pressing on the nerve. They don't want to touch it. They say that I have to live with it. It's due to the trauma, and not only the cyst. There's a but the patella means the patella that I dislocated the patella, and yeah, that gave me a huge trauma. It didn't affect the ligament, but it gave me that permanent swelling. I think they call it syndrome fémoro-rotulien. And my knee is permanently inflamed. I don't know, bigger. Like, I don't know how to say it, but inflated. I don't think it's a word. I think it's a word I'm making up. But yeah, and I mean, I've seen a few orthopedics surgeons for sure before they categorize you with your condition. They're gonna make you go through a lot of doctors. I went through many doctors. Some know more what they're talking about than others, for sure, because it depends for who they work. Like if they work for you, like if the orthopedic doctor is your doctor, might be more on the side of the patient than on the side of the government or any other entity or employer or whatever. But yeah, no, and that's it. And then that's it. There's that syndrome thing. I don't think they all told me that I have to live with it. So I learned to live with it, and the best way for me would have to have that medical marijuana paid. That would help a lot because the CBD comes and reduce the inflammation. Inflammation. That's the word I was looking for. Inflammation. I have a permanent inflammation, so yeah, you need something to. I don't know. But I'm not complaining about it so much. I've learned to live with it. And I do exercise. I do exercise for it. I have a program of exercise that I do and I stick to it. That's very important to recover is move also. We need to move. It's not by staying immobile that I'm going to very much cure what I have. So I have to move. That's for sure. So exercise is very good. And yeah, that's it. Soon you will have a 3D printed knee. A lot of advance. Yeah, that's it. Can you write it here so I can know the proper name? I had to Andrews Institute. My name. Yeah. You can ask around. I would be very. I'll send you a email. I can send you an email with my the medical paper. You can show the doctor there the diagnostic. It's a long diagnostic. There's a few things in there. I have it on the CSST paper somewhere, but yeah, I can send you that by email. I think I have your email. You sent me something before. Bliss, I think I have your email. I'll just or send me another one. Yeah, I got your email. Yeah, I think you sent me something before. It's you that wrote me one day from Florida, told me about something. I remember I read something from you. Yeah, not so long ago too. It's hard that sometimes I don't remember what I ate yesterday. Not that, but I know. Look, you made me feel good because I remember. So you did something great for sure. I'll check it out. But yeah, I'll send you the diagnostic so you can maybe ask doctors in the States. Maybe they have another kind of expertise also. I'm sure probably they could do something maybe by, I don't know, maybe it's the, I don't know. I'm not a specialist in that, and I don't want to speculate either. So I just go by what some people are more expert than me on knees say, and I listen to what they say because I'm sure they know more than me. Even the doctors, mainstream doctors, know a lot more than me, and when it comes to, but they operated on me and everything. They removed. I had the bones fragment inside, floating, and they went and take out the. They did an arthroscopy, and they took out the bone fragment that was there. And I remember that. That was the next day was like freaking painful. I remember that day, and yeah. No, so I don't know. I'll send you that, and you can check it out. That may be interesting to see what they say in USA about my condition. Yeah, because any doctor, they just got to read the paper. They don't necessarily need to see the patients. And I have an MRI too. I can send you the MRI. Even you can show them the MRI pictures and everything. So yeah, yeah, I don't mind sharing this. That's part of my life. That's me. That's me and the fucked up knee. And that. Sorry, that's my story, and I stick to it. The fucked up knee. That's what Les Brown says all the time. That's my story, and I stick to it. But that's true. That's what brought me here. I don't even think I would be here if it wouldn't be of a tragedy happening in my life. So I embrace it too. And I've learned to embrace the pain and do something with it, and it brought lots of joy. Contrary to what it should be, it brought a lot of joy into my life. Like I feel alive also with pain. You feel alive every day, every second, every time I feel alive. I feel, and that pain is pushing you. Like you can let pain build up on pain. No pain, no gain. They say, yeah? But you can do a lot of gain with pain for sure. You can regain your life, probably. That's what happened to me anyway. That's my yeah. At Andrews, the biggest professional sports guys fly into here. Yeah, that's it. Maybe you can check it out and ask people around. Like I said, I'll send it to you, and we might have a solution for my knee eventually. Who knows? Maybe there's. I'm sure there is something to. It's just I've never really looked in that direction. I've learned to live with it and to deal with it and do my exercise. And when I'm biking, it's better. When I do exercise, it's better. Like it's when I'm standing. When I'm standing, it's the worst is standing still. But I don't know. I learned to live with it. You learn to live with that stuff. You stop complaining at one point and you live with it. Me, like I say, I wouldn't even be here if I didn't be of that. So I'm gonna do trash it and no. But if we can find something together yeah, to know more about it for sure. For sure, I'm in. For sure. Alec Hollenhurst. Hi, Mr. Truman. Bonjour. I send you my blessings. Merci, Alec. Very, very good vibration. For sure, that's what we need. Blessings, good vibration, and just a positive state of mind altogether, and we'll clear all that evil stuff. It's just we need to be more positive, more kind with each other. Like I say, it's good to go on the internet and look at the lies and deception and the fear and the nonsense, but we have to be kind with each other and help each other. We have to start. It starts somewhere, and it starts somewhere with the greatness begins with intention, for sure. But we have to put discipline into it also and be very disciplined at what we do. That's the example I want to give also is discipline, consistency. And what's the main ingredient in truth is consistency. What's the truth? Oh, there we go. It's something you embody, so it's consistency. So yeah, so you have something to do here for sure, something great, just like I do. But most of us are in fear and we're back against back, and We were divided even with each other, so with ourselves. So if you're divided with yourself, an individual, it's very easy to be divided with others, to be divided with the rest of the world. Once you probably reconnect with yourself, also you automatically reconnect with the rest of the world. That's what happened to me. I suddenly started to come out on YouTube and tell the good news. Yeah, that we were very powerful, and then that the world is mad. The world is what it is, but I didn't discover how bad the world was. I kind of had an idea. I discovered how powerful we were, and how powerful I was. And I know if one of us win, we all win. I'm not different than anybody. It's just maybe I don't know. I'm just doing something. I'm just doing something with my life, and for now, it's YouTube. Might be something else another day, and it's day by day. Day by day, you raise your vibration, and eventually something maybe big vibration will come, a big wave. And if you learn to surf, well, you're gonna be able to take the wave. But if you don't learn to surf, if even if you don't know what you have to do, you have to practice into something. Yeah, your energy is contagious. It's sublime. But I try to have energy. Energy, that's what is needed. That's what generate love, is our positive energy. And that's like, what do I come here with? The nonsense and the evil stuff to instruct you on evils. Like, I just want to come here with a positive vibe and a good attitude. Because a bad attitude, it's like a flat tire. You go nowhere with this. So a good attitude, good vibration, love. I have it. And that's all I have in my heart is love, and more love, and even more love, and love, even beyond love. It's beyond love. It's divine. It's the old. I don't want to have to deal with madness or have any madness around my heart anymore. So I protect it with lots of love, kindness, and helping others, and that's all I want. It's just raising the vibe day by day. And I'm gonna be back with the PT Wednesday morning. That's gonna be a great reasoning. He's great. I love his teaching and his because that's teaching. That's what he does. That's what we can do to each other. We can teach a lot once we let go of ego and self-obsession. We can teach so many. We can each one teach one. Each one teach one, and that's why I'm reaching out to others to learn. And I know PT can make us see things maybe a different way than what we see them, and that's why it's important to share your experience, because your experience, you have seen things maybe a different way than I see them with your experience. So I can suddenly, hey, yeah, maybe I can have that kind of experience too, and see things in a brighter perspective, maybe, or something. I don't know. I think. But I have to experience it. And so far, yeah, I have experienced great stuff in my life, that just connecting with great people, with epic people. That's what you want. You want to keep connecting with epic. I have to see the root of that word. I have to see the root of that word, epic. It's like icon. It sounds like icon. There's no such thing as icon. Fucking BS stuff, to look at other people as their god and goddesses. We're all king and queens, in my view. I might be doing a 1-year workshop now of South American shamanism without ayahuasca. Yeah, ayahuasca, yeah, that's something. Yeah, I don't need me. I'm not too much into those kinds of stuff. I don't need to move out my body before I'm dead. I'll move out of my body when I'm dead, probably, but before that, I'm here in flesh, and I don't need. We shouldn't need external stuff to motivate us for life. Like, I don't. If there's entities or anything extraterrestrial or whatever, like, I don't know. I'm very grounded in to the now, and just keeping my mind sharp. And I don't want to alter it with any substance, or except cannabis. That's all I use is cannabis, and I stick to it. Like, that's my thing of choice. I stick to it. I don't need. I don't intend to. It's not in my near plan, future plan to take ayahuasca or any stuff like that. Maybe one day. I don't say never, but right now it's not in my spectrum. I don't have that, and no, it's just greatness and more greatness, and focus on the yeah, for sure. So, guys, that's it. I'm letting you go and do something each and every day to make this world a better place. It's our mission. We've been given a mission. We're not here to be distracted only. Some people love distraction a bit. I still do, but I tend to take my distraction to another level, like music and stuff, because I love music. So I said, okay, promote what you love. So that's where I am. But and I love people first. So I love to sit around a fire and listen to musician. Yeah, that's great for sure. Drums and stuff. Yeah, that's great energy. So guys, I'm out and that's it. Rise and shine. Do your best. Don't stress. Forget the rest. Do something each and every day. Give thanks for life. You know, get to that bigger sense of mission each and every day, and then one day you'll be carrying on and just go naturally with it. And that's where I want to get really to like becomes very very natural process. And but for that it takes time. I know I still have some stuff to work on, and I'll be here again to work on it and to be more inspired and more present and more, because that's what I want. So rise and shine. I'm out. See ya. Where's my mouse? There. That's it. Love you all, and do your best. Do your best. Don't stress. Life is too short to stress out. I'm out.